Let's have a look at them side by side. What would be better for you if you're looking to study either early childhood education or aged care? Cost comparison, these are very similar. A 2-year early childhood education course is probably going to set you back around $18,000 in total. Some being a little bit more expensive depending on where you want to do your study. An aged care package is going to be very similar, but it depends how you package it. You might want to do the Cert 3, Cert 4, or you might want to do the Cert 3, Cert 4, and then sort of go on to the Diploma of Community Services. It really depends on how you want to structure that, and would generally give you a duration of 2 to 3 years depending on that package structure. But in terms of cost, very, very similar. You'd be looking at close to that 18 grand mark for a 2-year course. Locations, they're both available absolutely everywhere. Both courses are in pretty high demand. They're very, very popular programs for international students. So you have lots of study options, lots of different price comparisons, lots of different durations, in particular within the aged care sector. The early childhood is definitely a lot more structured because people are looking for that Cert 3 diploma 2-year package. And there's a very important reason for that. And this is bringing into our next comparison is, do you get a graduate visa after finishing these programs? The early childhood education course will allow you to apply for a graduate visa on completion of your studies. Now, if the migration pathway is your end goal, that is such an important step to that process of being able to have that graduate visa. Okay, so very, very big thing to be able to have, and is really going to help you on that pathway to being able to stay in Australia permanently. Aged care, unfortunately, does not have the graduate visa available to you on completion of your studies. So this is where you'll see, and what I mentioned before, that people might package that course with a Diploma of Community Services, which will allow you just more time once you've got that basic Cert 3 and Cert 4 qualification to hopefully maybe build a relationship with your employer, talk about sponsorship, explore those different options. But yeah, to me, that is a bit of a hard one, the fact that it doesn't have a grad visa, because it all depends on what your end goal is. It might not be to stay in Australia long term, but if it is, that's definitely a big tick in the box for early childhood education. Best location to study. Guys, this one's pretty much an open field. Aged care, early childhood, there's kids and there's old people and they're all in demand. The early childhood education sector is crazy, just how much staff they need. There seems to be new childcare centres opening every single day and they're running on bare minimum staff. They have rooms closed because they just haven't got enough staff to be able to open that room to take on more students. So just a sector that's just growing and growing and growing, but can't keep up with the means of staff. So a really huge opportunity for students who are looking to study this program. There's a ton of work and there's a ton of further visa options for you once your study is complete. Aged care sector, again, very, very high demand. Australia has a crazy aging population and nowhere near enough people within that sector to look after the people who are in need. So if you see yourself as more of that sort of caring, nurturing sort of person, and you're wanting to maybe take those entry-level steps, maybe thinking about going on to nursing in the future, something along those lines, this really is the perfect place to start and is available to you anywhere in Australia, and there is no shortage of work. So guys, I hope comparing these two programs helped you get a better understanding of what's available. And if you do have any other questions about studying in Australia, please never hesitate to contact the team at Pathway to Oz.